the edgiest weapon since the Keyblade, the RuneScape Godsword. I've never actually owned one. If you've seen my past tutorials like the scimitar or the daggers, you shouldn't have any issue with this project. If you haven't, go do those first. It'll give you a general idea of what we're doing. This project requires poster board. This is a piece of scrap poster board, as it will fit into frame. The actual piece that I have will not. A box cutter, and a glue gun. Construction of the blade will be similar to how it is in game. A lot of patience and in multiple parts. There will be 3 to 4 layers around this project. I say 3 to 4 layers because you may want to reinforce the poster board. This will be a larger project than we're used to here in regards to poster board. Optimal material for the project would actually be a light wood. Balsa and basswood come to mind, since they are thin and relatively cheap. We use poster board because it's a good starting material, but it's pretty weak. I really don't recommend swinging this thing around because the Godsword would break after only one swing. Yeah, there you go. Already broken. The Godsword itself is a very impractical weapon when you actually look at it and draw it out. I hated actually drawing these lines and then cutting out little pieces. There's no hilts yet that we'll be worried about later, and the pommel is the last thing I drew here. Now the construction of this will need 3 to 4 layers at the very least. If you're making this out of wood, I'm sure you can get away with two or even 1 layer, and then different pieces for the hilt and the hand guard. Now, what am I talking about 3 to 4 pieces? Well, I made a small little mock-up. Here is what I'm talking about. There would be 4 layers. Imagine the yellow is the outside, or even those daggers I want to talk about in recent videos, they would have similar pieces to the handle and the actual blade separate. So we have 2 pieces for the handle, and then imagine there's also a blade onto this, a handle onto this, and you'll have 2 layers of the actual Godsword itself. Now, again, you will need this for reinforcement because, again, it's not a very good material. I'm gonna make this put on my wall, make it look nice. That's really all I'm gonna use it for. Maybe something down the line. I really doubt it. But again, just like in previous videos, I'm gonna be layering it so they have more actual structure. So one of these yellow represent the outer layers will be put onto this side, another will be put onto the other side. Very simple. This will just be your 4 layers. These are just fun, very novel little item I had, and that'll be the basic idea really. Not too hard. It's mainly going to be an issue regarding cutting out all these jagged edges. It was a lot harder because it was a smaller. I really kind of suck getting these little jagged edges out itself just by hand. When it's bigger in scale, these will be much bigger, and you'll be able to probably just freehand it when you think about it. But yeah, that's the general idea. Now, I also want to talk about the sword designs in-game to how they look in certain pictures going out. Now, this is something I wanted to bring up, because I'm sure it'll bug somebody, or at least it'll bug me. The handles for Godsword, if you find it like a RuneScape wiki, they don't look like very good handles. They look like blobs when it comes down to it. So I edited them to look a little bit more like this model itself. This is most likely from 2010, I'm not sure when it is, but this looks like an actual graspable handle, and that's what I'm going to be basing this actual project off of. And the same goes for the hilts. And this is actually going to be where I end the video. I still have a couple things to get before I actually record the actual building process of the Godsword, but I promise it'll be here sooner than later. Sorry about the random sporadic videos before the hand. I was going through some weird thing. But anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy.